but let's talk about like managing risks. You were training war fighters inside of a country bordering the opposition that they would literally just drive to work. So it's not, you're extremely close to the pulse. Out on that, your family's there too. So how did you manage those risks? How did you kind of balance your family life and the life of an agency guy?
Nick, that's an excellent question, and I think that one that applies to all of us. I had an ace, which was the fact that my wife was Cuban. She knew what communism was. She lived it longer than I did. She came out when she was 14 or 15. And so, although I could not tell her, what I was doing in detail, she knew I was in the agency. She knew I was initially a paramilitary officer and a case officer and all that other stuff. She did some work for us. It's in the book. She did some cool stuff in support of us. But I had that on the home front. My wife knew that I wasn't out drinking at night, that I was actually working, because that's one of the biggest flies in the ointment for us as family life is we're under State Department or DOD or business cover out there. That means most people that have those jobs, they get home at 6 and they stay with the kids. Well, I would do that job. I would come home at 6, and at 9, I put on body armor and go meet some shitbag in a dark alley that was giving me intel on so, and this was almost daily. I mean, I had meetings almost every single night. So that's very rough on a family. I think that the reason we succeeded in handling was, first, like I said, my wife was a believer, and knew that's an enemy that has to be fought, terrorism and all the isms, But what I really focused on was quality time. I would not go out of my house to have drinks with my guys or anything like that when I could be home with my kids. I never missed a baseball game. I've never missed, their martial arts tests. It was all about quality of life, quality time with the kids.